Coca-Cola is one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Every single day, nearly 2 billion servings of Coca-Cola products are consumed across the planet. It is sold in more than 200 countries and has become one of the most powerful brands in human history. But what many people don't know is that the original formula for Coca-Cola contained something shocking. Cocaine, yes, the same powerful drug that would later become illegal around the world. And that's only the beginning of the story. Because the history of Coca-Cola includes strange medical experiments, aggressive business tactics, and secrets that the company rarely talks about today. This is the dark history of Coca-Cola. The story begins in 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia. A pharmacist named John Stith Pemberton was searching for a new medicinal drink. At the time, pharmacies often created tonics that promised to cure fatigue, headaches, and various illnesses. Many of these drinks were marketed as miracle medicines. Pemberton himself had been injured during the American Civil War and struggled with pain and addiction to morphine. Like many pharmacists of the time, he experimented with different chemical mixtures in hopes of creating something both profitable and helpful. Before Coca-Cola, Pemberton had created a drink called French wine coca. This beverage contained alcohol and extract from coca leaves, the same plant used to produce cocaine. Drinks like this were actually quite common during the late 1800s and were often marketed as energy boosters or nerve tonics. But in 1886, Atlanta introduced prohibition laws that banned alcohol sales. This forced Pemberton to change his formula. He removed the alcohol and began experimenting with a new mixture made from coca leaves and cola nuts. The cola nut contained caffeine, which added a stimulating effect to the drink. When the syrup was mixed with carbonated water, it produced a refreshing beverage. That drink would eventually become known as Coca-Cola. The name itself came from two of the main ingredients, coca leaves and cola nuts. At first, the drink was sold at soda fountains as a medicinal tonic. Advertisements claimed that Coca-Cola could relieve headaches, boost energy, and improve mood. But there was one ingredient that would later become extremely controversial. The coca leaves used in the original Coca-Cola formula naturally contained cocaine. At the time, cocaine was not illegal. In fact, many doctors believed it had medicinal benefits. It was used in certain medicines and even recommended for fatigue and depression. Early Coca-Cola drinks contained small amounts of cocaine derived from coca leaves. Customers had no idea they were consuming a substance that would later become one of the most notorious drugs in the world. Despite this, the drink became extremely popular. People loved the taste and the boost of energy it seemed to provide. However, as the years passed, public opinion about cocaine began to change. Medical experts started raising concerns about addiction and health risks. By the early 1900s, pressure began building against products that contained cocaine. Eventually, Coca-Cola quietly removed the cocaine from its formula. Today, the company still uses coca leaves in the production process, but the cocaine is removed before the ingredients are used. While the cocaine ingredient disappeared, the drink itself was about to become far more successful than anyone could have imagined. In 1892, a businessman named Asa Candler purchased the rights to Coca-Cola. Candler was not the inventor of the drink, but he was the man who turned it into a massive business. He was a marketing genius. Candler flooded the country with advertisements promoting Coca-Cola. He handed out coupons for free drinks, placed the brand name on signs and merchandise, and made sure Coca-Cola was visible everywhere people went. Soon, the brand started appearing in drugstores, restaurants, and storefronts across the country. Coca-Cola was no longer just a medicinal tonic. It was becoming a national beverage. Then came one of the most important business decisions in the company's history: bottling. Originally, Coca-Cola could only be purchased at soda fountains. But in 1899, the company began selling the drink in bottles. This allowed Coca-Cola to be distributed far beyond local soda fountains. Suddenly, the drink could travel across the country. The iconic Coca-Cola bottle design was introduced soon after and became one of the most recognizable packaging designs in history. By the early 1900s, Coca-Cola had become one of the most famous drinks in America. But the company's rise to global dominance would not happen without controversy. Over the years, Coca-Cola has faced criticism and scandals from many directions. Health experts have long criticized the drink's high sugar content, linking sugary beverages to obesity, diabetes, and other health problems. Environmental activists have also criticized the company for its plastic waste and water usage. Coca-Cola has faced accusations of environmental damage in certain regions where water resources are limited. There have also been controversies involving labor practices and marketing strategies in different countries around the world. Despite these criticisms, the company has remained incredibly powerful. Coca-Cola adapted, expanded, and continued to grow into one of the largest corporations on Earth. Another mystery that continues to fascinate people is the Coca-Cola secret formula. The company claims that the exact recipe for Coca-Cola is one of the most closely guarded secrets in the world. According to the company, the formula is locked inside a vault in Atlanta, Georgia. Only a small number of executives are said to know the complete recipe. This secrecy has helped create a powerful mythology around the brand. For more than a century, people have tried to guess what ingredients are inside Coca-Cola. Many believe the mystery itself is part of the company's brilliant marketing strategy. Today, Coca-Cola is worth hundreds of billions of dollars and sells thousands of different beverage products worldwide. What started as a small pharmacy experiment has grown into one of the most powerful brands in human history. But behind the famous red label lies a story many people never hear. A drink that once contained cocaine, a formula guarded like a national secret, and a company that rose from a small medicinal tonic to dominate the global beverage industry. The next time you open a bottle of Coca-Cola, remember this. The drink in your hand has a history that is far stranger and darker than most people realize.